Welcome to the Luxe life. Here, luxury isn't loud. It's the slow pour of a morning coffee, the softness of a freshly lit candle, and the quiet beauty in showing up for yourself. It's the grace found in the small details, peace in the pauses, and the romance in the everyday. Let's fall in love with the life we already have and elevate it with intention. This is where slow living meets soft luxury. Hello and welcome back to The Luxe Life. Today I'm sharing my go-to cozy reset routine, the one I like to do when I need to feel a little bit more grounded and peaceful and just a little bit more like myself. Yes, this is mainly just me cleaning my room. I wasn't planning on actually filming today, but I just had the energy to clean, so I did. I do plan to do a whole entire 2026 morning and night routine. I'm going to talk a little bit about my goals for 2026 and even some of my lifeless goals that I have. I'll do a whole other video on that as well. So one of my goals this year is to master my mental health, and obviously you can't exactly do that in the way that we think, but you can get a grasp on your mental health to the point where you know what to do whenever you're triggered, and that is exactly what I want to get to again. I also want to complete a 30-day challenge. I try every single day to start one of these and then I fail. So this is going to be the year that I do that. I also want to develop a consistent daily routine. I am essentially working two jobs and I just recently enrolled in a makeup academy school. So I have that going as well in the new year. I also want to cultivate a strong sense of self-image. However, I don't really have an aesthetic, not with my style or vibe. I just like what I like. But this is going to be the year of embracing who I am. Business goals, I want to create and maintain consistent content. I want to release at least 2 new nail sets per month, grow my clientele and revenue for my business, get my makeup artistry certification. I'm already almost doing that. I'm so excited. I also want to establish elevated and cohesive branding and create a workflow routine. My spiritual goals, however, I want to get into the Word more and have a weekly deep dive Bible study, memorize 1 new scripture a week, do a little spiritual retreat and reset, and integrate God-led practices into my lifestyle. Now, as far as lifestyle goals go, I want to establish daily routines, curate a cozy, elevated environment. The more fluff, the better. I want to have 1 monthly aesthetic/self-care day where I go all out as an aesthetic, a certain type of aesthetic, whatever I feel. I also want to incorporate wellness and fitness habits. This is like Pilates, yoga. I really want to try to decrease my scoliosis curve a little bit as well. Self-care and mindful lifestyle integration. I want to be more mindful of my self-care and be more on top of my self-care habits in general. I also want to travel and adventure. Now, as far as the rebrand for 2026 goes, I really just want to focus on discipline rather than motivation and being in the mood to do things like working out. I know I need to work out because I feel better whenever I do, and my back doesn't hurt that much, but yet I just never, ever, ever do it. This is my little reading area that I have set up for the reading room. And then my vanity, I absolutely love how this whole entire thing came out with the pink bow and the little DIY I did for the makeup brush holder. Oh my lord, I absolutely loved this idea. But that is all for today, so yeah.